Hello, group. Welcome to X Rock Corner. I'm your host, Richard May. Today, Bullet, Kickstarter. It's going to kick your ass. You're going to like it. Band from Sweden. Been around for 25 years now. Got their start in 2001. Their seventh record, studio record, eighth release with the live record. Just good old-fashioned heavy metal circa late 70s, early 80s. Before Metallica. That period. New wave of British heavy metal. Priest, Maiden. Who else do they name check? AC/DC, Rasp. Dio. Accept. Boy, you're going to get Accept. The singer, Dag, dead ringer. For Udo. For Udo. Don't accept. Of course, this Accept. I love that cover. And it's just a dead ringer. So, now of course, in the classic period we're talking about, they didn't have singers like Udo or Dag back in the late 70s, early 80s. You had Lemmy. That's as close as you got was Lemmy. And they name-checked Motorhead too. But of course, this is, well, Dag and of course you can hit a high note better than Lemmy can. So, you got that gruff vocal, still able to hit a high note, but the music, it's my period. It's where I come in. This is mine. Late 70s, early 80s. Exactly where I walk in. And it's a little bit faster than much of what we actually heard in that period, with that being speed metal. But the riffs are great. The groove's great. Groove is not necessarily the right word for it. But the rhythm is quick. Just another band where you have to be careful if you listen to this while you're driving. It may encourage you to go somewhat, maybe a lot, over the speed limit. Don't do that. It's bad for you. It's bad for us. Okay? No driving when listening to Bullet. Even though every song is about driving. The freeway. Motorcycles. No relationship songs here. None. Ain't no love here to be found. Not even breakup songs. Nothing. Okay? It's about driving, biking, going to a show, going to see Arthur Brown and his song Fire. The song Open Fire is about going to see Arthur Brown live in their hometown in Sweden. And it's just all about being on the road, maybe getting in a fight, a little bit of that. But when you need to. But it's about driving and trucking. And it just kicks your ass. That's all. That's all you need, right? So, make it clear. Kickstarter is not about finance. It's about what you see there. Motorcycle with a Kickstarter. They still make those? No. It's the 21st century. You don't need, unless you have an antique, a old motorcycle. You don't have a Kickstarter to it. Thank God. It's been 7 years since Bullet last graced us with a studio record. It's hard rock, it's metal, it's rock, it's heavy metal. Get no punk involved in this. It's about hard rock metal. You've been waiting for that? You got it. And I think that's what I have to say. Except for you old guys. The old guys are going to get confused. Bullet. Is there other bands named Bullet? Yes. Yes, there are. Yes, they were. I just printed this off recently. The Bullets. I don't think it had anything to do with me looking up Bullet. There's a rockabilly act with Henry Fonda, his illegitimate son or grandson playing bass. I may check this out later. No promises. For you old dads, for you old people out there, back in 1972, before a lot of you were born, don't have a copy of it. Never heard. There's a band called Bullet. They had a hit. I never heard. Unless you play it for me and then I'll go, oh, that song? I don't remember this song. White Lies, Blue Eyes. I got nothing. Don't remember that song. Live that song, baby. Got my own blue eyes going on here. But I don't lie to you. I love Bullet. Ain't no lie. But a hit song in 72, White Lies, Blue Eyes by Bullet. And some of the guys who were in that band went out and joined other bands, and they were good musicians. It was basically a band formed because the label Big Tree Records, and they had a song. Hey, we got this nice song here. We need someone, so they grabbed this singer, they grabbed this guitar player from here, and did the record and went, ooh. We need a tour for this hit. Let's form a band. So they formed a band, and the band was named Bullet. And they went on tour, and for 2 years they, released other singles and toured. And then they broke up when the business went bad, and a number of them got involved with other, I forget who now. They joined other bands and backed up other people we know better than Bullet. But Big Tree, I love Big Tree for no other reason. They gave us Brownsville Station. Yes, Smoking in the Boys' Room. And this is a great record too, yeah. There's another Bullet out there, because that's America's version band named Bullet. There was a British band, I believe it, yeah, British, named Bullet. But when Big Tree's band hit the airwaves first with White Lies, Blue Eyes, well, that band named Bullet went, okay, fine, we gotta find a new name. They became Hard Stuff. Yeah, these are people from, let the brain work a minute. Atomic Rooster, of course it is. A couple guys from Atomic Rooster and a bass player, John Gustafson. Did I come close? Who would later join the Ian Gillan Band. It was kept in my Gillian solo band section, which is behind the second level over my shoulder that way. So, Hard Stuff was Bullet. Changed her name to Hard Stuff because of Big Tree coming out with a band named Bullet. Even through the label formed the band. And there you go. So, the Bullet we're loving right now from Sweden is not, they're not old guys. Well, they're old guys. They've been in a band 25 years. They might be middle-aged. I'm not, but they are. So, great record, great band. On YouTube, of course. And, carrying the torch of late 70s, early 80s hard rock. We would call it then heavy metal, but not anymore. It's hard rock. Yeah, Iron Maiden. Yeah, it's heavy metal nowadays. But yeah. That's where Bullet is coming from. But with a singer as a dead ringer for U2. And that gives it a nice edge that it wouldn't have otherwise. Damn good record. So you love your Accept, classic Accept with U2. You love your classic hard rock, late 70s, early 80s. Don't want ballads. Don't want relationship songs. You want to sing about fighting and speed on the highway. This is your record. Go find it on YouTube. You probably find other bands named Bullet too. But that's, I remembered about that certain people in the T Purple family tree And yes, Bullet does name check T Purple, especially in writing of one song on the record. Let me pick my notes back up. The song called, ooh, that's the one I saved. Well, no. Strike at Night. They do admit to a love for Highway Star, which of course is classic Purple, along with early Priest and Dio. For that song, Strike, the drummer did a interview with a rock magazine and went track by track about what the lyrics are about and where the inspiration is. Open Fire is about seeing Arthur Brown in concert in their hometown. There's videos for Kickstarter, the title track. Keep Rolling has a video. I kept Kickstarter and Keep Rolling. I really love those songs. The last song I loved anyway, because I love the opening riff. The opening riff is great. And the last song, Night Falls Down, which is about trucking. Keep Rolling is about trucking. It's specifically about their tour bus. Their engine blew up. No, they're back on the road. They replaced the engine, they're back on the road. So, great song. Kickstarter about being on the road, an old motorcycle. Just great stuff here. They admit to a Wasp influence for Full Throttle. And in the last song, Night Falls Down, the riff does have an AC/DC echo to it. A little bit of Malcolm in there. We love you, Malcolm, wherever you are. Malcolm up here, down there. So, those are the three I saved. Night Falls Down, Keep Rolling, Kickstarter. And there is a video for Chained by Metal, which is a tribute to their closest fans, their biggest fans, with a Motorhead-ish influence, which it does, I guess. It just, no relationship songs. Caught in the Action, Open Fire, Keep Rolling, Hit the Road, Avenger, Chained by Metal, Spitfire, Full Throttle, Strike at Night, Night Falls Down. Nothing about relationships. Just good old guy songs, driving, and when a need comes, kicking some butt. Never been to America. All I read, not even a sniff of Americans and whatever. But they've been elsewhere around Europe. And I assure you, I heard nothing to offend anybody. There's always something that can offend someone. I'm just checking my notes for fundamentals I may neglect. I have a line, political. Nothing political here. No. It's just good old-fashioned, macho. Let's hit the road. Let's rock. Nothing necessarily political about that. But not a reference to a lady friend at all anywhere unless I really, I didn't understand every word that Dag sang. I didn't get a lyric feature on YouTube. I don't think I need one. I just need that crawl. In time, in tune with the fine music. And it is. You like this video? Give it a like. Subscribe to Action Red Corner. Ring the notification bell. And go listen on YouTube to Bullet, Kickstarter, and come back. What do you think? This is what you've been waiting for? No punk influence whatsoever, and there's none. There's no punk influence in this darn thing whatsoever. You've been waiting for that? Because you keep on hearing from me, oh, this punk, 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 punk. Everything's called punk nowadays. Not this. No punk. None. It's hard rock. Heavy metal. No punk. They may have some punk hiding in their record collection. None of it shows on this record. For ladies in action rock, garage rock, punk, psychobilly, rockabilly, stoner, space rock, anything that rocks. It gets start getting lame and relationships. No. I'm not going to recommend it to you. I give you rock and roll. Best I can. It's toaster rock. If it rocks, I'll give it to you. It don't rock. It's in the name. Action Rock Corner. I'm going to give it to you. We'll have it for you. Remember, fresh music is important. It's fresh food. You have fun with your music. This is fun. Just don't play in the car. The driver might, the foot may get heavy on the gas belt. Not good. Not good for you. Be careful out there. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.